Good afternoon, my lovelies. It is Thursday, April 8th. Oh my goodness, blonde roots today, 2021. I had just finished recording a video going across the MacDonald Bridge, so I'm just not sure what's going to go up first, this video or that one. So the current temperature right now is 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are at the intersection of North Street and Barrington, where the ramps to the bridge come around. Straight ahead is the Naval Dockyards for the military. Looking up north of Barrington Street is going into where the Irving shipyards and more of the industrial part of Barrington Street is. And looking up is the bridge. This is the MacDonald Bridge. So I think I'm gonna follow Barrington Street southbound towards the downtown. Now there are a lot of heavy trucks that go by that follow Barrington Street till they get to the MacKay Bridge to get over to where all the warehouses are for the containers. Here comes the 29 that goes from Point Pleasant Park all the way down to the Bayers Road Centre. Now normally I would take the sidewalk. Let's just take the bike trail because it does eventually go parallel to the road when the sidewalk ends. You can see the ramp going up. That will get you onto the bridge. All this was built in 1996, 97, when they were widening up the bridge. So a lot of the homes that used to be down here are no more. And especially where we started the video, there used to be houses there as well, and businesses, and a really good fish and chip restaurant. There's my old apartment building that I used to live in about a decade ago. I'm going to take advantage today of the beautiful weather. So you will see a couple of videos with the same date, just uploaded on different days. I'm just seeing, I saw buds on some of these. Like right, oh, focus. And some little bit of green sprouty sprouts. That's a positive thing to see. I love it, love it. So at one time this used to be homes. And then there's the backside of the Halifax Dockyards. And some high-rise towers. So even though I'm a couple of meters away from the busyness of Barrington Street, It's very quiet. Some older homes here. There is one that is for sale. I did look it up, and because it is a house that is about 100 years old, and it was one of the original homes that had to get moved when they were building the bridge in the 90s, like when they had to expand it and put up the ramps. That house is actually going for around 400,000. It's not quite half a mil. It does have close proximity to downtown, but it is also on a very, very busy street. So take a look at a couple ships that are actually in. This is a multi-use trail. Cyclists, pedestrians, rollerbladers in the summer. So why don't they just kind of block off that pathway then if it's unauthorized? Things that make you go, There's a peeky-poo of where we were. A little bit of a rest area. So this is just basically history of the community. Hardly a cloud in the sky, really. Little wisps here and there. It's nice to see little green buds starting to come out on the bushes and shrubbery beside me. Now there is remnants here of an old rock wall. That's interesting. Never noticed that before in my times of walking down this little trail. I was walking with Kiddo, but it seems like he ditched me. Teenagers. Actually, he's a faster walker than I am. There is an old concrete retaining wall here. At one time, the harbor used to go right up, probably to that retaining wall. The dockyards are built on reclaimed land. And there's another little information. But this one is kind of needs a little bit of repair. So originally Barrington Street, it is right here, a 4-lane road. Back in the 60s, they were planning on trying to turn it into like an expressway. And they built the Cogswell interchange, and that kind of like cut off the downtown from the north end. And then a lot of the heritage people did not want a highway coming through the down along the waterfront. During that time, the waterfront wasn't built up as a touristy spot. Just basically places for ships to go, fishing boats, processing plants for the fish. And that was that. There is a monument over here in the... It is bolted down to the concrete. Not sure what it is though. Okay, there we go. So of course, that got nixed. So we don't have, they were gonna do it like a raised up type of an expressway going along the waterfront. But it didn't happen. So for a little bit of Barrington Street, you can still see that remnant and the Cogswell interchange. Now plans have been approved to demolish the interchange, and because it is a big kerfuffle of traffic. It's a mess. So they want to redesign it. So they're going to be tearing it down, adding in new roads, parkland, and new developments, and just making it a little bit more modern. It's nice to see people out on their bikes. I would love to have a bike. I just don't trust Halifax drivers. They're horrible. I have two little wrens following me. Well, they were. So we're just going to keep following. This trail here pretty much ends But we're going to go down by the, it's going to be a boring part, but we'll go down near the waterfront. How does that sound? Sure. Haven't been down to the waterfront for a little bit, so it'd be nice. So in order to get to the pretty, we have to get through the ugly. I say that every time I put a clay mask on my face and give myself a facial. You have to go through the uglies to get to the pretties. So this lovely building over here is one of 5 sewage treatment plants that circle the harbour and Bedford Basin. A lot of people were opposed to it, but there was no smell. I know. You think sewage treatment plant, it's going to reek, but it doesn't. And this is usually an area too where buses come to, there's a few stops, but usually just come when they have their breaks. Have a rest. So everything on to my left is Department of National Defense. Can't go in there. Now this little substation that's over here, I'm not even sure how, like if Nova Scotia Power still utilizes it or not, but it's the Proctor Street substation. And you're going to say, where's I can't even talk. Proctor Street. Well, see this high rise here? Its main driveway is Proctor Street. When they were building the interchange, they took away that street, and they, when they built that apartment, they used what was there and turned it in, so it's no longer Proctor Street. When they built the interchange in Scotia Square and that whole complex, they did take away about 6 residential streets and commercial streets. But it is an old school substation. So now we are coming almost into the downtown. That tall building in front of us, in the center of the screen, is Cogswell Tower. Behind that is the Hotel Halifax. Behind that is Duke Tower with the CIBC building and 1801 Hollis Street. These 2 twin glass towers are Purdy's Wharf. I've walked past them a few times in live streams, in videos. They are built on stilts in the harbor. And this building here with the dome is Casino Nova Scotia. We have 2 casinos in the province, here in Halifax, and the other one is up in Sydney, Cape Breton. They were closed during COVID, but have since reopened. I'm not a gambling girl, but if I were, I do like roulette and baccarat and blackjack. I don't do the slot machines. Not one for the one-armed devil. I think that's what they call it. So as you can tell, casino is also built on stilts. And in the summertime, this is where the Harbor Hopper, which is an amphibious vehicle, goes into the harbor to give a harbor tour after it does around the downtown. Now, when I was first moved to the city, they used to have a TGI Fridays in the casino. So I used to come to the casino for TGI Fridays because I did like it. Now it is May Garden, which is a Chinese restaurant, but they also have, if you're like a casino club member, you can go to the all-you-can-eat buffets. Each night is a different menu, and it's only like $9.99, so it's not bad. Whew, super windy. My apologies. So, tide is out. So this is the little jetty that the Harbor Hopper follows. Barnacle encrusted. And there's some of the smaller frigates of the Canadian Navy. I do apologize if the wind. I am expecting wind muffs, or like a windscreen, for my external mic to be arriving sometime. I did order some from AliExpress, and first time ordering from them. So I'm not sure if I will get it in a timely manner, or will I get a box in about 1.5 years from now with them in it. I don't know. So it's a risk I took. So as usual, what I've been doing lately with my external mic has been clipping it onto my bra strap. Pays to be a girl sometimes. So this was like an outdoor stage. I noticed that they took down the sign that used to say the Seawalk stage. But it echoes, if you can hear that. They've had bands in here. Like, I'm just talking in my normal voice, and it's just insane. And there is the ferry going over to Dartmouth. And a ferry coming from Dartmouth. I think one of the last times I walked through here, it was just all piled up with snow. So I just kind of went through a route that I don't normally do at the base of the bridge and coming down towards the waterfront. Ooh, wind. Apologies. My scarf is blowing all around. So this is Tower 2 of Purdy's Wharf. McGinnis Cooper is one of the largest law firms here in the city, so they occupy a lot of that building. Because of the wind, you can see how a little choppy the water is. And off in the distance is the MacDonald Bridge. All right, my lovelies, I think I will end this here. I am trying to keep my videos short. So I want to thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. That way you'll know with the bell notifications when I'm going to be uploading or doing live streams. I also have links to my Patreon and my PayPal down in the description box if you do want to support my channel. That helps with costs of having a YouTube channel, data for when I'm streaming, because you know I have to go on a data plan with that one. Oh, the wind caught that. And for any type of equipment that I need, like those windscreens that I ordered from AliExpress. We'll see how long they take to get here. Anyway, my lovelies, I had fun walking today. I will have to go and change a light bulb. So I am going to cut this video short. I hope you had a great day, and I will see you next time. Ooh. Bye.